All right. Welcome everybody to another another week focusing on public speaking. For if this is everybody's first time being on here, my name is Jacoby Waters. I am the founder and executive director of Young Men of Distinction as well as Gentlemen of Distinction. And without further ado, I had the great privilege of having great dialogue before everybody got on with this great young man. We found out a lot about each other. We have a great lot of similarities. So without further ado, Mr. Allen Simmons.
Awesome, awesome. Thank you, Jacoby. I appreciate you and I appreciate this platform. I'm gonna start off like how I always start off first. Don't let failure imprison your mind, bring scoliosis to your spine and leave you bent. You were born to be great, set aside to be great. Your every breath is more precious than diamonds and pearls. Step out from this world and take a leap into your destiny. Look into the mirror and see what others cannot. You are royalty. Your loyalty should be shown by how much you have grown. Seeds of failure and success have both been sown, but please don't step down from your throne. Keep marching, keep moving. You are almost home. Did anyone hear your dreams and said that they had no meaning? If so, let them go. Let them watch God take you from the valley into your promised land. Take my hand as I remove you from this quicksand. Fly with me. Gather your feathers, lift up your head and aim to the stars with me. Stretch and reach the heights with me. Unbreakable people will be tested by pressures that measure their durability. Do you believe in your ability? Do you believe in God's ability? You are unbreakable. Thank you. So that's my intro to when I usually kick off the my little speaking thing. I hope y'all like that. If I can get some snaps wherever you are in the room tonight, let me get some snaps. Some of y'all I can't see y'all, but Sonya, is that Sonya? I see you, girl. Go ahead and snap it on. Snap it on. Jamari, and I see you. Jacoby, I see you. All right, there we go. So I know that I can't hear you guys right now. I know your mics are on mute, but I need to trust you in this, that you will follow me in this next exercise. Okay. So please just trust me on it. I don't know where you are right now. You could be in the bathroom or you could be in the kitchen. You could be in the drive-through, but follow me, please. You don't have to do nothing crazy, but if you're driving, don't do this. Just listen. So clap your hands if you believe in yourself. Clap your hands if you believe in yourself. Say, I believe.
I believe.
I believe in me.
I believe in me.
I believe in you. And
I
then no,
believe in you.
and actually, let's get everybody to unmute themselves. Come on, everybody, get off mute real quick. Everybody, get off mute. Exercise. Let's get it. We're gonna do it together. I want to hear y'all. I feel crazy not hearing y'all. Y'all, come on, Sonya. Shamar, come on. I see you on
I'm
there.
ready.
Y'all ready?
Yes.
All right, let's get it. Clap your hands if you believe in yourself. Clap your hands if you believe in yourself. Say, I believe.
I
I
believe.
believe.
I believe in me.
I
I
believe in me.
believe in me.
I believe in you.
I
I
believe in
believe
you.
in
All
you.
right, one more time now. So when we do this, I need y'all to really get the picture, because after tonight, I want you to leave here different and change. Okay. So you got to believe in these words, because words are powerful. So say, I believe.
I believe.
I believe.
I believe in me.
I believe
I
in me.
believe in me.
I believe in you.
I believe
I
in
I
you.
believe in
believe in
you.
All
you.
right, high five yourself. High five yourself. High five yourself. All right, y'all can go back on mute. I appreciate y'all for participating on that right there. I appreciate y'all. Like I said, Jacoby, I appreciate you for letting me on here. I got to take off the blade. I got to take off the coat now. I got to come out because it's hot. We ain't at the stage. I'm at the house. It's like 74 degrees in here. So let's let's work together. All right. So I am doing week 3 of this 4-week course, and I am so excited to be here with you all, because I am not the person, or I have not always been this kind of person right here. My name is Allen Levi Simmons. And yes, I tell people my full name because I'm understanding the power of believing in self. So you have to embrace all of you. So I'd be like, I'm Allen Levi Simmons. They'd be like, your whole government? I'm like, my whole government, right? I believe in me so much, I put it on a book. Look at that, look at that, look at that right there. Allen Levi Simmons, right? Allen Levi Simmons. The book is called Can I Speak? And I'm gonna give one away tonight. So y'all just listen up. I'm gonna give one away tonight. I'm gonna autograph it for you too. And I show you that to go along with the topic of tonight, which is beyond the stage, right? Going beyond the stage. And when you go beyond the stage, you have to go outside of yourself. So whenever I do this, like clap your hands if you believe in yourself, some of y'all could be like, this boy is fool. He over here talking about clap your hands if you believe in yourself. I'm tired, right? No, but I'm doing this because I believe that transformation can happen once you start activating the power of self, the power of believing in who you are, right? So confidence. I have on this shirt right here, my shirt, I believe in me, I believe in you, right? And I'm not marketing to you guys. This is just who I am. I am a brand. I'm a whole brand myself, right? So I just wear all my own stuff. And so I wear this because a lot of people don't believe in themselves. So when you talk about public speaking, Allen, what's the first rule in public speaking? Do I need a lot of money? No. Do I need a stage? No. Do I need a microphone? No. Do people need to know me? No. What do you need? You need to believe in yourself. That's the first step in public speaking. Tell me one person that doesn't believe in themselves that is public speaking, and I'll show you their followers, and I'll be like, I don't know where they're going. That's like the blind following the blind. You have to have someone who believes in themselves up on that stage talking to you. All right. So that's the first step, man. And if you don't believe in yourself tonight, hopefully tonight, when you guys repeated what I said, you started believing in yourself. And some of you have went through a whole lot of life. You know, you've been heartbroken, you know, for people like me, my mom, you know, and my dad split up when I was younger. So I was raised without, you know, both of my parents being in the home, you know, and then I see my grandmother died. I see my grandfather died. I see my best friend at 12 years old get hit by a car right in front of my face, you know, so believing in myself wasn't a thing that I did. I wasn't confident because I was so afraid of living. I was so afraid of life, you know, and you get all of these things happening, and you fail to realize that that is a part of your story. You know, the seeing my friend dying in the road is a part of my story because it gave me meaning. It gave me more value, right? Because I now value my life more, you know, because I was 12 years old, right? Jamarion, you're 12 years old, brother, right? I was your age when I watched my best friend get hit by a car and he passed away, right? So when I'm talking about believing in yourself, just listen to me, because your story requires you to believe in yourself. Your story, your journey requires you to believe in yourself. If you don't believe in everything that you've been through has meaning. I'm talking about everything. And if you guys knew, I'm going to tell you who I am, and you're going to know like what I've been through, and you're going to start to understand why I am confident, you know, when I'm speaking, when I talk about public speaking. So Allen Simmons, like I said, I grew up with my mom and my dad separated, and, you know, I saw death happening, right? So here I am graduating high school, and I'm going into the United States Marine Corps, right? The United States Marine Corps. I'm going into the Marine Corps, and I'm like 18 years old, afraid because I know that I could possibly go to war. And not even knowing that my fear was the very thing that was going to happen twice. So I'm going to fast forward in my story. As a Marine, I deployed to Iraq, right? I went to Baghdad, Iraq, and then I spent my birthday in Iraq. And then the next time around in 2009, 2010, I spent another birthday in Afghanistan. You know, so when I was in Afghanistan, quick story, I was on a patrol, and I found myself in the desert, and a kid coming outside saying, "Hey, the Taliban put a bomb in the road," right? So imagine you being me, and let's talk about confidence, right? We're going to talk about confidence. So I did not know that at that very moment, I was going to walk a few steps ahead and stand next to a IED, a bomb, right? And right next to my right foot, there was a bomb. And my life could have been over at that moment in time, but luckily it wasn't. So after this after this event happened, after this occurrence, there was a fight between us and the Taliban. I'm sure a lot of you know what the Taliban is, but we were in Afghanistan, in Marja, Afghanistan, and we were in a gunfight, my first ever gunfight with the Taliban. And I'm over here shooting and I'm scared. And when I say scared, I'm talking about scared, right? And and I was really scared because I've never been in this kind of situation. I trained for it day and night. I trained and prepared for it, right? And as a Marine, I signed up to do this, but at this very moment, I was afraid and I didn't know I had any courage inside of me because of the fear. The fear was so loud. And here I find myself running with a friend of mine to get back with our platoon. And an RPG is a rocket propelled grenade, right? An RPG rocket lands a few feet in front of me and explodes, and it sends me flying in the air, laying on my back. And I know some of you seen the movies, the military movies, the ears are ringing. You can hear the heartbeat slowing down, right? And at that very moment, I thought I was going to die. So like I said, I've encountered death throughout my life. As 12 years old, I see my friend die, got hit by a car. And now in this very moment, I'm seeing my life flash before my eyes. And what did I think about? I thought about my family. Even though my family was broken, even though my mom and dad weren't married, even though I was being raised as a motherless child, and then I was brought in by a stepmother, even though all of that had happened in my life, the one thing I thought about was my family. And then I understood the meaning of my life. And then I understood my purpose. You see, once you understand the meaning of your life, you start to understand your purpose. And as a speaker, when you're on a stage, you have to have confidence. But the only way to have confidence is to believe in your story and to believe in you. Okay. I hope that hit home. I try to touch in different areas of my life so that you guys can understand who I am, while also explaining how you have to be confident in your story. I just shared something with you guys that used to break me down when I used to share it with people, because I couldn't bear going back into time of when I was in that gunfight. I would wake up in the middle of the night. I've contemplated suicide, right? And you have to embrace your story. I was in addictions, and I dropped out of college, and now I'm about to graduate college, electrical engineering technology at UNC Charlotte. And I dropped out of college 8 years ago, though, because I was struggling and believing in myself. I had no confidence. So who you see today, like I said, I am not who I used to be. So I want to inspire you where you are right now, that if you have a story, believe in your whole story, like embrace the whole thing, the hurt, being damaged, feeling broken, take the whole thing with you when you get on a stage and you speak. Okay. Because it's important for you to carry your story through your journey, carry your story throughout your journey. Your story matters. It matters. Okay. I hope we're making sense. If I'm making sense, get some snaps, some personal snaps over there. Can I see a little snaps if it's making y'all got that? Y'all got that? Cool. All right. So my mistake as a speaker, I was afraid of speaking because my vocabulary wasn't huge. I did not. I'm a Charleston boy, and I say things like, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? And I do that. And I thought, who, me be a speaker? You got to be kidding me. So my whole life, this never crossed my mind. Speaking never crossed my mind. I was challenged because I'm like, look, man, I'm going to keep it to you short and sweet. I don't have a long, extensive, vocabulary. And then I let that hold me back for a long time, y'all. And not even understanding that, the value wasn't in the large vocabulary. The value was in believing in the words that were coming out of my mouth. That's all it took, is believing in the words that were coming out of my mouth. So don't be afraid of what you're going through right now and thinking that thing will hold you back, because it won't. It won't hold you back. Okay? It won't hold it back. Amber, go. My wife is over here snapping, got me over here smiling. But so taking your whole story, believe in yourself, right? And carry your story with you throughout your journey. Write that down. And these are things, like I said, I'm a simple guy. Like, you're not going to get nothing crazy that it just goes over your head. You're like, I don't know what that guy was talking about. I'm very simple. Believing in yourself as a speaker is very important. And I'm going to keep saying it tonight until you believe in yourself. All right. So it's not just about what you are saying. It's about how you are saying it. The reason why I like starting off with poetry is one, because I do what I want. And then, and then two is because it's me, like I'm not going to come on here quoting somebody else's words because that's not me. I want to give you guys the full Allen Simmons, and that part of me is poetry. And I shared a poem with you guys, and I'm talking about effective communication, right? So I wanted to get your attention quickly. And I knew I could get some of your attention with a poem. Some of you guys were probably like, mute, I don't like that poem. And then some of you were like, oh man, I like this, right? But the whole purpose is I am channeling a way to effectively communicate with you because now I have your ears. A lot of times we go into conversations. You ever call somebody and be like, man, let me tell you what happened to me today. And they ain't had no time to prep for what you was about to say. And you just, boom, you dump everything on them. No, as a speaker, you have to prepare yourself. You have to prepare your words, right? Prepare your words, effective communication. So am I good on time?
Yes, Jacoby? Sir, you are.
Okay, cool. All right. Man, so yeah, don't be afraid if your vocabulary isn't like huge. Please don't be afraid. Don't get it twisted. People are not perfect. Believe in yourself, right? Believe in the way that you communicate. If you talk slow, maybe if you talk too fast, maybe if you get anxiety when you speak, like don't let those things hold you back from communicating your story, communicating what you desire for people to know, right? Don't let that hold you back, please, because a lot of people are missing out on their purpose because they're allowing these things to delay them, from their journey. Think about like the last time you was hungry and you was like, man, I'm so hungry, I could eat a cow, and you couldn't find a cow, so you went to McDonald's, right? So you fulfilled your appetite. You found something that you were in need of, and you filled your appetite, right? So the same thing goes with communicating. When people have a need, they will go and search for it. And you just might be the person they run into because you're sharing your story. You're believing in your story, right? So be that person, that's out there sharing their story so that when people like Jacoby come up to you and say, hey, I need you in my purpose to do your purpose, and you're ready. That makes sense. Come on now, Sonya. Hey, she's snapping. Oh, that's my girl. Sonya, you're going to get a book tonight. You're going to get a book. You're going to get a book tonight, girl. You won the book with the snaps. You got me, Sonya. You got me. I got to get your information and stuff like that. So we'll do that. See, it's all about, the effective communication. I know that, hey, look, if nobody else get me, Sonya and Jacoby got me. So you have to be able to effectively communicate by believing in what you are saying, believing in your words, okay? All right, man. My wife did not cut the AC on, so I'm over here about to start sweating like a church pastor. Oh, man. And then the next part is this, man. I had to understand my audience. Like you guys are dreamers. I'm sure you're dreamers. Why? Because you're young and you're fun. And that's what people do when they're young and fun. They dream. And if you're not dreaming, something's wrong. You got to check your environment. So I'm over here giving you just motivation and speaking help, right? Because you have to be motivated as a speaker and you have to be inspired. But if you don't see your purpose, you will not be able to influence from the stage. That's why you have to go beyond the stage. You have to get outside of yourself and even look at yourself on the stage and say, hey, am I living my best as me? Right? So effective communication, believing in yourself, right? So this is going to take me into my next one, which is delivery. So check this out. You guys are probably like, this guy's goofy, but look. So let's say this. So would you rather receive a delivered pizza without a box or with a box? Just think about it for a second. If I came to your house with your Papa John's pizza in my hands, right? And we all talking about COVID and stuff. Everybody like, did you wear a mask, sir? But so I bring that Papa John's pizza to your house with no box. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna be like, sir, can you, like, you gonna go back and get me a new pizza? Or are you gonna be like, hey, thank you, brother, appreciate it. Give me the tip, put the tip on top of the pizza and just everything. Your whole pizza's gone, right? No, you want the pizza in the box. even if the dude smelled the pizza before he brought it to you, you don't even know, because all you know is your pizza came in the box, right? So what are you saying, Alan? Because I'm hungry, right? So people preferably would want a pizza or, the box, because you feel or believe that your pizza was transported without containment, right? You feel like your pizza was prepared the right way, right? You're like, man, I know my pizza was in the oven for about 15, 20 minutes. I know my crust is kind of burnt on the side like I like it, and you know that your food is cooked. They didn't just slide it right through there and you got dough and pepperoni and sausage. No, you got a whole cooked pizza. So public speaking is just like that, folks. Like, you have to be aware of how you deliver your message. You don't want to undercook and you don't want to overcook, right? I knew I couldn't come up here and just try to entertain y'all with knowledge and wisdom. Ain't nobody got time for that, right? We need entertainment and inspiration with knowledge, because with inspiration and knowledge, you get action. You ever been to class, right? I've been to class today. I ain't gonna lie. I've been to class today and I was drifting away. I was drifting in the clouds, right? My professor, he was teaching his heart out, but I was not inspired. I was receiving information. And with that, what did I do? Go play Madden. So don't listen to me, kids. But real talk, I told you that to say this because I have had teachers that have made me want to be a chemist or a doctor because they inspired me. They gave me information and I was like, oh, I can do what with energy? I can do what? I can battle cancer with this. When you get people in your life that starts to inspire you as a person, you start creating stuff, right? Look over here. I'm about to show y'all something. I told you I'll be plugging myself, the Purpose Pod. You see that right there? I do a whole podcast in the same part that I'm talking to y'all on my stage right here. And there goes my panel box. So, but listen, you know why I'm producing? It's because I'm inspired. It's not that I just receive wisdom. No, I received wisdom and then I got inspired. And with that, I created action. A lot of you don't do your homework because you're not inspired. Tell me. Like, when the last time you was like 2 + 2 is 4? Oh my God, it's 4. Mama, I told you, I got it. 2 + 2 is 4. I told you I knew that thing, right? I'm about to go do 8 × 8. Like, when was the last time you got that inspired over some math? Never. But I'm telling you, there's a way to inspire yourself over that information, right? I'm telling you, I was on academic probation, right? And we're talking about public speaking, and hopefully that you guys are getting the message while I do it and I tell you stuff. So I want you to see me do this and get all the information as well, because I'm just going to be Allen Simmons, right? So let me tell you this. I was on academic probation at UNC Charlotte. Here I am. I'm in my 20s, right? I'm like, what was I? I was like 26, 27. Yeah, I was like 27 years old, starting college. You guys are like, dude, you're old. You should have just gave up. Nah, bro, I'm telling you, I had dropped out of college 5 times. 5 times dropped out of college. I thought I wanted to be an engineer. And then I was like, no, I could be a psychologist. And then I started trying to figure out myself. I was like, I don't even know me. So I couldn't be a psychologist, right? So I'm over here changing my degree back and forth. And next thing you know, I'm back in school in 2016 at UNC Charlotte for electrical engineering technology. And then a year later, I'm on academic probation. Can you talk about success on the rise? No, at that point in time, you guys would have been like, Alan, you should have just dropped out of school because calculus and physics is not going to work for you. But you know what happened? And I feel like I'm sharing this because a lot of y'all in school right now struggling with calculus and physics. Praise the Lord. So let's call on the spirit of calculus and physics into the room so that we could assist y'all. But listen, man, I was struggling and I was like, I'm stupid. I said that. And we talked about confidence, right? So here we go. I'm beating myself down. I don't know who I am. I'm losing my confidence. I can't operate in my purpose. I'm not speaking and inspiring the people because now I'm defeated, right? And when you're defeated, you can't fight nobody. You ever seen somebody just lay on the ground and gave up after they, that's just sad. You just like, look, I'm gonna just go ahead and imagine if a dog was chasing. I know I'm sorry, I got to do this. Imagine if a dog was chasing you. Would you lay down or would you get up and start swinging at Sparky? Me and Sparky gonna be sparking. I'm telling you that because I'm not gonna lay down, right? So we go through things and we think that, man, I don't have a purpose. I'm dumb. I'm stupid. I'm failing math. I'm failing English. I'm failing calculus. I can't be an author. I told Jamarion, right? Jamarion's 12. I was like, look, by the time you're 13, you're going to publish your comic book because I got information. He liked comic and basketball, right? I was like, bro, you're going to publish your book by the time you're 13. He was like, you know what? I think I can do that. Right. He was like, I think that's possible, you know, because I could do it. You know, I didn't like what I did last time. It don't look, you can't hold yourself back. If you got to put out stuff and people don't buy it, it's okay. Put it out anyways, right? Put it out anyways, because it's about you. It's about growing you, right? Whew, I hope y'all inspired. I'm getting hyped up. I love this right here. I love this kind of stuff. This is my thing right here. All right. So I was on academic probation and I had to go to this rebound program, right? So here I am in this rebound program. And this is the guy now that has published a book. I started a podcast and I interviewed 30 people. I have two NFL players. I have James Bradbury, right? I have Khalid Kareem, Cincinnati Bengals. James Bradbury is on the New York Giants. I have Maya Stoyan. She was just in Fatal Affair on Netflix with Maya Stoyan, with Omar Epps and Nia Long, right? Me, Allen Simmons, the guy on academic probation. I contact James Bradbury. I contact Khalid Kareem after meeting these people because I was operating in my purpose, right? I met James Bradbury from my homeboy, my barber, right? And I was helping him with his business, shooting a video. And there I meet an NFL player. And then I meet Khalid Kareem in Indiana at the University of Notre Dame. Y'all know Rudy, right? The movie Rudy. Here I am out there on Rudy's ground, right? I'm over here like living the old school 90s dream. I'm like, Rudy, I've been waiting for this moment all my life. And here I am. I meet a guy that's about to get drafted to the NFL, right? And who knew that I was going to start a podcast in March because of COVID? And I then brought this guy onto my podcast. So what I'm telling y'all is that just because you're on academic probation, just because you got to F your last semester or your last class, or you just failed a test today, you know, like just because you're struggling don't mean that you can't produce greatness where you are right now, right? Cool. So as a speaker, you have to go through those. I'm giving you stuff for beyond the stage. When you get beyond the stage, you'll be ready for the stage. So I'm just giving you the backstage stuff. So look, now here I am on academic probation. I was like, well, what do I need to do as a speaker? You're going to have to do this as well. Like, oh man, I'm not getting to people, or people are not reaching out to me to come speak. What do I need to do? That was the same thing I had to do in school, right? And that's why people love engineers. People send you to school not to just see like, oh, are you smart or not? No, when you go to school, you start learning different things. You start learning how to project plan. You start learning how to work on teams. You know, you start learning how to work under pressure, right? Because of these papers, you start learning how to submit to authority, right? So you start learning all these things. But here I am, 2.0 GPA, about to be a 1.99, you know, and because I took calculus and physics and I failed. I thought I was stupid. I was like, man, I'm about to drop out of school for the 6th time. And this is it. It's over, you know, and I'm already married at this time. I'm married at this point in time. My wife didn't encourage me to go to school again. And so here I am like, man, I'm about to drop out again. And this is before I started saying things like never stop, never quit, repeat, right? This is before I started saying things like, I believe in me. I believe in you, right? This is at the moment in time when I'm like, I'm about to drop out of school. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care if people think I'm a failure. And then I had to like sit back and say, Allen, in 5 years, are you going to be happy you make this decision? Like, are you going to be happy that you dropped out again, kicking yourself in the butt again? Everywhere I was going, it was like I was kicking myself in the butt. It was a good workout. You know, I hate myself. That was stupid. I dropped out of school. And I did that for years, y'all. So I'm just sharing this with y'all because I don't want you to follow that footstep. Don't follow that part, right? Don't go when somebody say, hey, don't go down that road. Hey, don't go down that road. If you go down that road, then you ain't thinking. So I'm telling y'all, don't go down that road. Like, so what did I have to do to get off of academic probation? Oh man, it was so simple. I thought I had to get a new brain, go to the Audi place or BMW or Tesla and be like, hey, can y'all just exchange my mind? Because I'm not getting this calculus and physics. No, it was you got to study. Oh, I got to study. I have to study to show myself approved. I have to show that I understand by studying. Wow. That is the biggest life lesson I'm about to give you tonight, is that you have to study. Oh, how do I create a podcast? You got to study. You know, I stream everything I do. I create my graphics. I created my own website. Y'all can go check that out. Like, I created my brand, everything I learned. And you know how I learned? Google. Oh yes. Google is a good father. But listen, but you have to learn. And a lot of our younger generation, you guys are struggling with being inspired. And then the information is out there, but you don't have any inspiration. You got information with no inspiration, right? So you're like, man, I'm struggling in school. I don't know who I am. I feel like I'm stupid. I feel like I'm dumb. Nobody believes in me. I can't write a comic book. I can't write a book. I can't do this. I can't do that. You're over here canting yourself away. and you don't even understand that it's, hey, I have to focus. Wow. Focus. All right, think about this for a second. I'm a poet, right? So think about focusing, right? Think about looking at me right now. Just focus on me. Now, start thinking about what you had for dinner yesterday. And then I want you to start thinking about what happened when you were 7 years old. I don't know. I don't even know. So you got to start thinking about that and keep looking at me and keep focusing on me and read my shirt while you do it. And then think about what you want for dinner tomorrow. So I'm telling you, all of that right there is just a lot going on. Y'all like, bro, you want me to do, I just want to focus, right? But a lot of times we cheat ourselves in life as speakers and as people because we fail to focus. We fail to focus, right? And I'm talking about, this is your boy, Allen Levi Simmons. I fail to focus a lot. I still struggle sometimes, but it's good to know what you struggle with. If you think you're dumb and you think that you can't get it, then you're not going to succeed because you now feel like I can't get this. But if you think, you know what, man, I've been outside for like 18 hours yesterday. Then I was on my phone. I was on Instagram scrolling. And then I created a reel. I created a story, you know, and then you like, man, I was supposed to read my book yesterday. I didn't even do that. Man, maybe I'll submit my homework late. And if they say something, I'm just start yelling at the teacher. You know, you start preparing for the bad things because you failed to focus, right? And I'm just saying that was me. I was in ISS. You know, I was in school suspension. That's what that means, in a cold room, and they give you bag lunch. This guy right here, right? I thank God that people did not give up on me, that people like Jacoby took time to set things up like this for me to find out who I was, not who they said I was, not, oh, you got a 2.0, you'll never get a job. Let me tell y'all something, man. I just got an offer from International Business Machine Corporation, which is IBM. I am a 2.0 academic probation, PTSD, been blown up, had a gun in my mouth, wanting to commit suicide. I've seen my friend die. I lost my mind, found my mind. Like, I'm telling you, you cannot give up on yourself, and you have to believe in yourself, because everybody is not going to believe in you all the time. They're not going to tell you. I just looked on, you know, Facebook reminds you of stuff 8 years ago, 10 years ago. Good thing you don't have no bad. If you got bad relationships 8 years ago, 6 years ago, delete your Facebook, because Facebook will bring them back up. Let me say, it didn't happen to me, but it would bring, they'd be like, 8 years ago, you was on a date with this person. You like, I cannot stand her. I'm just playing. But so Facebook showed me something, and it was when I first published my book. And I gave a shout out. I was like, yo, if you want to buy my book, you know, make sure you guys show up, right? And I had like 3 likes. I took a screenshot of it today because I was so joyous, right? Why are you so joyous about those 3 likes? You know why? Because I had a middle school from my teacher from middle school contacted me. And just because I had a good relationship with her, even though I was a little bad boy sometimes, I was hollering at the girls. I was always writing notes in class, you know, and I was always, my neck was like this in class. I was always looking back this way. Allen, turn around, right? Even though I was that guy, she called me to come speak to her students, and they bought $500 worth of books, right? They just wanted me to come speak. The same thing I'm doing for y'all for free, I did for $500, right? And the value isn't in how much people buy. The value is in you giving, right? So the value is in planting the seed, because if I can inspire Tyler tonight, Tyler, what you want to do, Tyler? Tyler, get off of mute real quick, bro. Let me see what you want to do. What you want to do, Tyler? What you want to do?
I mean, I'm kind of mixed up. I mean, I have my own business now, but I want to be a computer scientist. That area.
Computer science?
Work with technology field.
Yeah. So technology field, right?
Yeah. But
How old are you?
I'm 16.
16. Man, I remember when I I think so. I remember when I was 16, but all right, cool. So Tyler, you can go ahead and get off mute. Thank y'all. Y'all go ahead and give it up for Tyler. Y'all give it up for Tyler in the background. Give it up for Tyler. But look, so Tyler's 16, right? And so computer science, right? So get this, Tyler. I just got an offer from IBM. That is all IBM. You're 16. Whenever you're ready, you got to plug. Jacoby set this up, and now through me living in my purpose, Jacoby living in his purpose, you living in your purpose, you showing up you showed up to the game. You could have been like, man, I ain't got time for that tonight. You showed up, and guess what? You got to connect, bro. You got to connect in IBM. So whenever you ready, because you just told me what you wanted to do, and now you just got to do it. You got to follow through with the shot, right? You got to follow through. If you don't follow through, you're going to hit the rim. And you're gonna be like, oh, 2.0, I'm locked up. It won't. I'm just playing. But but yeah, so I believe in you. All right, Tyler, I believe in you, bro. So whenever you're ready, holla at your boy. I got you. All right. So y'all see how that is, right? When you're in your purpose and you're confident, he wasn't like, man, I don't know. I don't know what I want to be. You know, he wasn't like, man, if I say computer science, they're gonna think I'm a nerd. He didn't think that. He was like, you know what? This is what I'm trying to do. That's confidence, y'all. That kind of confidence, Tyler, will land you $1 million deal somewhere, bro. That kind of confidence right there. When you're in an elevator and you're around a bunch of dudes wearing Gucci, Prada, got diamonds on, and you just in some sweatpants, you'll be like, hey, what's going on, sir? How you doing? I'm Tyler. I do this. You know, like if you guys know anybody who needs somebody like me, hey, let me know. Tyler, that right there that's an Allen Simmons move right there, bro. Because if you in the elevator with me, my homeboy, I'm gonna talk to you, and you're gonna know who I am, and then you're gonna be like, you're gonna leave with some information. I'm gonna give you a card, or I'm gonna get your Instagram, because you have to be confident. And I do it sometimes. I do stuff that is very uncomfortable. All right, so obviously I'm a black guy, right? I think so. That's what they told me. And so when I have black guy problems sometimes, right? So sometimes when I'm walking on the street and there's a white lady walking, sometimes my black problems is like off, like it's like you spray and they be gone. She just was like, she just dipped off to the other side of the street. I was like, whoa, where you going? You know, I'm just black. I can't help it. I was over here like, why? I can't help it, right? And then my confidence kicked in. I was like, man, she's intimidated. She's afraid of me, right? Because of my blackness. I can't help that. She can't help that. She's just afraid. I don't know what she watched on TV the other night. She probably saw something crazy. I be seeing black people sometimes, like, bro, you are not coming in my house. Don't even come over here, right? So I don't judge her. I don't judge her, right? So I could have been looking thuggish that day. I had a nappy hair that day. I don't know, but we can't help how people see us, right? So I didn't get offended. So the next time I was in the same situation, I wasn't like, man, I'm about to go on the other side of the street. I had some confidence. I was like, hey, how you doing? Yeah, you do that. You laugh. Nobody said anything. How you doing? Because at that point in time, they know you're friendly. So it's okay if you got to change it up a little bit. A lot of my nephews, man, we was at the bowling alley for my birthday. I just turned 32. I got all my family at the bowling alley, right? I'm over here. My nephew's like this. We taking pictures there. I'm like, what are y'all doing, son? Like, y'all don't smile no more? Like, what's up with that? Black men don't smile no more? And I was sad, bro. They're 14. My nephew's 14. His brother's 13. And they're over here. They're about like yay tall. They play football, and they rep CMG. They with their little gangbang thing, right? But I'm like, black man, smile. I got cousins my age, been to prison, whatever. They just, y'all know that, right? And it's like, well, who's going to ask you to speak at their school when you look like you waiting to take their lunch money? Nobody. So I don't care if you're black, white, Asian, or whatever. If you looking like, I ain't coming by you, bro. If I see the Asian man standing like this, nah, I'm not coming by you, sir. I don't know. You might Yakuza or so, right? So I'm saying you take some confidence, right? But also be aware of what you're projecting, right? A lot of times we fail to realize what we're projecting, and we could be projecting negativity. This whole time I've been talking, y'all probably don't even know how long we've been talking, but you know that you've been like, oh, I've laughed some. I got some giggles in. I'm kind of like hungry now. He was talking about food earlier. Like, I like this guy, right? And the whole time I'm just being me. Like, I got like stuff written down so that I could kind of like guide myself, because I'm like shiny cat. Oh, I get lost sometimes in my motivation. So, so let me go. How much time I got left? Jacoby? How much time I got left? I'm gonna smooth it on.
15 minutes.
All right, cool. So we're gonna bring it on in. I gave y'all some entertainment, try to make y'all laugh a little bit. But seriously, young men, please smile. I'm 32 years old. I've been blown up. I've been shot at. Like, I could be a gangster right now. I don't care. I be looking at these rappers. I'm like, bro, come on, man. Y'all know you did not do that. No, but I was in the desert twice. I was blown up in a bomb. I was standing next to a bomb, right? I didn't see the Taliban in my scope. I didn't see him shoot at me, right? I didn't live in the desert. And I come back home and I see my black brothers acting like they the thugs, or they the Taliban, or they got a block. Man, look, if you don't own real estate, you have no block, my brother. You have no block. You could be in front of somebody's corner store, but you do not own that property. So let's be real and let's be smart. And I'm sorry, I'm not diverging from the public speaking, but I want to get to my brothers while I can. So I got to get it in when I can, okay? Because I love y'all, man. I love my young brothers. I love y'all, man, because I am you. Like, you will be me one day. You will be 32 years old one day. You will be. God willing, you will be. God willing, you make it past 18, 17, however old, 13, 14. You got to understand that this life is not promised. So when it's about your purpose, you have to be serious. I'm talking about you got to get serious. I got people that switched up on me real quick. And I'm the friendliest guy you might meet, but they switched up real quick because I got serious about my purpose. They was like, bro, you wrote a book, you made another shirt, you got a podcast, you on episode 60. Look, I started the podcast March 21st, interviewed 30 people back to back. Me, Allen Simmons, never did a podcast, interviewed 30 people back to back, different pastors, singers, rappers, DJs, dancers, everybody that got a purpose was on the Purpose Pod, right? And that's what I wanted, because that was my vision. So listen, young men, like, if you have a vision and you can be inspired, you will achieve that vision. It's just a matter of when. It's just a matter of time. So stop being desperate. Like, oh my God, I need Benjamins, I need Bens, I need gold chains. No, you don't need none of that. None of that makes you you. Your story makes you you. Yeah, your mom left. Yeah, your dad wasn't around. Yeah, he was an alcoholic. Yeah, this happened to your sister. Yes, man, let me tell y'all, I was on the phone with my sister in California. And I was in California, stationed in Camp Pendleton. And my sister calls me and I hear her screaming. And it's a black man outside of her home that she dated, banging on her door with my nephews and nieces in the house. And I'm in California, she's in South Carolina. And I'm listening to this black man beating on my sister's door, and I'm upset. And what I first think about is, he's a black man. He's knocking down my sister's door to fight her in front of her kids. I tell you this to challenge your mindset right now, young men. What kind of man do you want to be? You have to be. I got to keep it real with you. If you want to go be a public speaker, go do that. If not, take these messages with you, because you can apply it in every aspect, in every area of your life. Who do you want to be known for? Who do you want to be known as, right? I want to be known as Allen Levi Simmons, the man that came in and changed the game with the smile, with the flow, whatever you want. Yo, I'm just fine. But I'm me. That's what I do, right? And everywhere I go, when I die, I know people are going to be like, yeah, if you know Allen, you had a good time. I know it, because Allen, I'm going to be crumping. Oh, go. Right? I crump. I do. Look, y'all be like, what doesn't he do? I pop lock. I get it in. I can't do the new stuff. I can still kind of mill it up. Then my little sister said, that's old. That's like 2 years ago. I was like, girl, I just got it the other day. You can't tell me. I can't, so, so I'm just saying, like, the whole time, yo, be you. Like, when I'm in pictures with my homeboys, I'm like, hey, look, like, cause that's me. I don't want to look back at my pictures 10 years from now and be like, man, look, I look hard. I look tough. I look like, no, nobody. Hey, look, people don't try me. I've had people try me and they just never really follow through because they don't know what they don't know what they're gonna get. they don't know if they're gonna get the good or just Jesus. They don't know if they're gonna get the Marine guy or the preachy guy, right? Because I don't go out and act hard. I don't have to because I know who I am. I know who I am. I know that, okay, I could probably take this guy. He could probably take me. Like I know that, it might be a toss up, but I don't have to go do it. Right. I've been like, look, I've been swung at. I dodged it, back away. It was a homeboy. I was like, hey, look, don't you ever do that again. Right. And I'm just telling you guys this because you're in those environments and I can't come on here and act like y'all not living in environments where people trying to fight you, dudes squaring up on you. They like, what's up, son? And the whole time you're thinking like, Allen did say I could be a motivational speaker. No, you're going to be thinking like, why wasn't Allen telling me the duck, what can I do, Al? No, I'm going to tell you guys what to do. Stay away from those kind of people. That's what you can do. You gotta choose wisely, choose your friends wisely. Like, look, I got some friends. We turned up. Had a good time. And then I left them. We're gone. You can't bring everybody with you everywhere, right? I know y'all probably didn't heard that. I sound like my daddy every day. You can't bring everybody with you everywhere, son. And my dad would be like, what if my dad told me one time, he said, well, you get a car and if that car break down, where your friends going to be at? And let me tell y'all something. My car done broke down 150 times probably, had to get a new transmission, new engine. And my friends did not help me pay none of that. But it was riding in the drop top. We was bumping to the music. We was hollering at girl, hey, yo, come over here. They in the passenger side. Nobody, I'm making car payments. The moment that thing broke down, I'm like, dang, nobody hit me up in like 2 days. I'm like, hey, and then you find out they went on vacation. You like, why didn't y'all tell me? Oh man, your car down, right? We didn't think you could come. You be like, I believe. So I'm just telling you guys, you got to go beyond the stage. You got to get real with yourself. You got to start saying, who am I hanging around? Who am I allowing to influence me? Am I listening to people like Allen and Jacoby? Am I allowing people to surround me that believe in me? Like, am I allowed to smile in front of my homeboys? Like, you got to be serious. Is your girlfriend like, bro, you smile too much? Yeah, if she does, you got to let her go, right? Matter of fact, y'all don't need no girlfriends right now, first and foremost. All right. So you got to focus on you. Hey, look. And when I say that, if you was like, man, please, whatever. If when I said that and you thought that instantly, check your mind, right? I'm not yelling at you. I'm just saying, check your mind. Now let's take a step back. Allen said, you don't need no girlfriend right now. Because what are we talking about? Living in your purpose, walking in confidence. You don't need that right now, right? Why? Because you got to figure out who you are. As men, we are reckless when we don't know who we are. I'm talking to self. That's me right there. Aliyah, I'm reckless when I did not know who I was. I was out here doing all of this extra stuff, thinking I'm living a life, but I'm ruining people's lives, right? I'm like a wrecking ball. I'm over here having a good time. Boom, boom, boom. Allen's coming through and I'm ruining people's lives, not being accountable to myself because I didn't know who I was. All right, cool. I'm wrapping this up. Hope y'all having a good time. If you're having a good time, say yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, hey, look, that's why, look, people be looking at me on my podcast. I got a DJ, my brother-in-law, he's the DJ on my podcast, DJ Davi. So 550, we over there. We had a little two-step Tuesday the other day, but we usually rock it out, right? And people look at me, they're like, oh, you got a DJ on your podcast and it's professional, purpose podcast. And you're doing, I'm like, look, I was on my podcast. Getting it. It was like, look, I don't care who on it. You could be 70, 80, 90. You about to get Allen. I don't care who you are, because you tune into my channel, right? So when you got to understand that when people tap into your life and they're tuning into your channel, you have to understand who you are, because if they come in here and they're like, oh, Tyler, you got to turn that down a little bit, bro. You got to change that channel. Jamarion, you got to change that channel. Sonya, you got to change that channel. Chandler, you got to change that channel. And they come in your life and you're like, man, you're right. That is, I should stop speaking because, I stutter. I don't have a big vocabulary, or I just failed the 7th grade, or I failed the 6th grade. I failed the 5th grade. Let me tell you, I got kicked out of 2nd grade. How do you get kicked out of 2nd grade? Let me tell y'all what happened real quick. It was because I didn't get the education. I'm not dead down there. I may be a Marine, but I got through 2nd grade. I could have got through it, but I was being bad. pulled a chair from under a girl. She hit her head, and the rest was chaos. And I got a whooping when I got home. That was back when you could get good whoopings at the school. My grandma came to the school with a belt. Oh, God help me. You get flashbacks when you got those good beatings. You're like, oh, grandma, stop. Let me tell y'all real quick, and I'm gonna get back to it. So real quick, I remember my grandma, she had a belt, right? And like, I think I was trying to run away from her. And at that same point in time, she stretched out the belt and just, and I was like the Django movie. I was like, ah, and I just, screamed back. But Jacoby, I need to grab my charger from my computer because I was not prepared for this. Hold on. Can we do a quick intermission? Let me grab my charger. Y'all cool with that? All right. Cause I don't want my computer to die. Give me 1 second. Cool. All right. Jacoby,
Absolutely.
Go ahead and do a little song for him or something.
All right. All right. Now, we're going to take a brief interlude, but I hope you guys are learning something. You're taking a great value of what Allen Simmons is giving y'all this evening. These are stuff that I have told y'all on many different occasions. So all thing Allen is doing, he's putting it in a different way, a different twist, but we're both preaching the same, I'm not gonna say preaching, we're both telling you guys the same message. This is young man distinction. You have a great support system that believes in you, that believes in your fullest potential. And you have all the resources, I'm making sure as a team and as a family, we make sure we give you guys all the resources. Allie, you good?
Oh yeah. I got like 2 minutes, right? I got a little 2 minutes on the mic. I'm having a good time. Y'all having a good time.
All right, we go switch it back up, right. Mr. Allen.
All right, so I'm gonna finish up. Finish strong. So I hope I've been getting through to y'all. So like, I'm trying to give you some real life stuff so that when you leave here, you don't go back and just be like, oh, I don't believe in myself. Oh, I'm just not good enough. Please don't do that. I have here written here. It says, my friend Angie says, make your sound, right? We all have a sound to release. Think about your voice. Your voice is unique. Think about when your eyes are closed, somebody come in the house, you be like, you heard their voice. You be like, oh, I know, that's Jacoby. Oh, that's Allen. That's Tyler. And you're like, oh, that you don't even need to see them because you hear their sound. Now step outside of that, go beyond the stage and enter into the sound of your voice, the power of your words, right? How you say your words, right? When I say how you say your words and the power of your words, right? And like, I love poetry because you gotta like use your words. I'm telling you, when you're struggling, look, I was struggling, going through some stuff, and I had to say, no, I'm not going to give up. I'm not going to give in. Like I had to talk to myself. I had to be like, Allen, you're not going to quit. Like, no. And I was over there, no. My neighbor's over here like, who is he talking to? No, you're not. And you have to do that because you have to remember who you are, right? Remember who you are. Make your sound. Your sound is important. And people who don't appreciate your voice will never appreciate your value because they won't be able to listen. Jacoby was talking earlier. He was like, a lot of people they're not listening. The younger generation are talking and people aren't listening. And that's what you have to be around people who will listen to you and people who will add value to you. And you can't just be a taker. You have to be a giver as well. So don't be, if y'all know Jacoby's doing this, be like, hey, what can I do to further advance your vision for this organization? Do I need to add my homeboys to this? Do I need to tell some more people? Do I need to lead? How can I lead? Look, young men, find a way to lead. A man who, look, if you're not leading, you're following. And if you're following, you may not be in your purpose. If you're able to lead while following a leader, that's a whole nother story. As he leads, you lead. Don't just follow, lead, right? Don't just be the guy who's just following everybody. You have to know who you are while you're following people. All right, so real quick, shy is a box you don't belong in. I said shy is a box you don't belong in. And I tell my wife this all the time because she's shy, right? But I'm like, look, you have all of this greatness inside of you and you're shy. Who does that? Why? Who has a bag of Skittles and never opened the Skittles up, bro? Who does that? Like, who does that, right? No, you gotta open that bag. And man, one thing about us is that we have these gifts inside of us. Think about it. Some people can sing, some people can hum, some people can beatbox, some people can bang on the table and make a beat. Some people can sell a car, some people can sell some tissue, right? Everybody has a gift, and you are good at something. Some people can write a comic book, some people can do C programming, or some people can do calculus, whatever it is, but know your gift. Don't be shy. Know your gift. You may not be able to do things like I do, but you can do things in your own way. Be inspired and take information and do what's inside of you, right? Produce it. Opportunities are missed when you're shy. Lives go unchanged when you're shy, and your impact is not felt when you're shy. It's like being in a room and, like, let's say that person you were interested in, they're sitting in the same room with you. That opportunity is sitting right there, and you're just like, man, I'm shy. I ain't saying nothing. I'm scared. I don't know. Like, what if she says no? What if he says no? What if this happens, right? We let shy break us down and we miss opportunity. Do not be the person the rest of your life, every second of your life from now on. I dare you to take your opportunities. I dare you to challenge yourself to go outside of your box, to go outside of, oh, I only hang around Black people, to go outside of, oh, I don't talk to white people. You got to get outside of that in order for you to be fully effective in your purpose. All right. And this last part is this: whether it's your best friend listening to you, speaking about whether it's your best friend listening to you speak about life and the purpose of humans, or you on the stage with millions of people listening to you, no matter if it's one person or 1 million people, you have to be consistently you. You have to be consistently you, because you will lose yourself on a stage in front of millions if you don't know who you are. And that could be a good thing or a bad thing. You could lose yourself and be like, oh, I am the woman or man. Or you could be like, you know what? I've known who I am this whole time. This opportunity, this moment was bound to happen. So I want you guys and gals to take that sign, take that with you. Like, whenever you get to the destination that you are going to, know that that destination is just a place. You are still the same person that deserved it when you first started your business, and you're the same person that got it when you got the blessings, right? So don't make the blessings make you. You make the blessings. Like, you have to. Like, I have all of this stuff and I've given so much away. I'm raising money for other people's stuff. I'm gonna also sow into you guys, for real, Jacoby, because I believe in what y'all are doing. And I believe in that, and I have to be great in my purpose so that I can bless those around me. You got to think about, be selfless. Please be selfless when you live this life. Think about everybody else besides yourself, and you will fulfill yourself, because you are, when you start giving, in a good way, come from a good place. You can't give from an empty vessel. You got to give from something that's full. And the only way to be full is to allow God to fill you up first and foremost. And then you need positive people in your circle to continuously fill you up. So when you're giving, like I came here tonight, I'm going to give, I'm going to come on my purpose pod, and I'm going to give, and I'm going to go back on Facebook and continue to give, because people are pouring into my life. So thank you guys for this awesome opportunity. Jacoby, I appreciate you. If y'all need my information, he can give that to y'all, my email, my Instagram. Y'all can hit me up. If y'all want to chit chat sometime, holla at your boy. Allen, I got issues. Help me out. We could talk. I promise I got you. All right. So y'all be blessed. Sonia, I need your address so I can send you the book. And I'll give another one away too. Who's the lucky winner? Okay, so hold on. All right, so can I give another one away, Jacoby, real quick?
Go ahead.
Right, so let's do this. What's a good question? You give me something, Jacoby. Give me something. What's a good question? Oh, maybe it could be about something y'all have learned over the last few, weeks or something, or
Because if I go back to week 1, I know they're not gonna remember the answer.
They ain't gonna remember that either. All right, so let's go to today. Let's stick with today. All right, so let's stick with today. All right, so the first person to say what did I say about delivery? Ooh, that's a good one. What did I say about delivery? And you could, if you don't remember the exact how I said it, if you know if you can figure out something in what I was talking about delivery, write it down real quick. And the first person to submit it, gets the other book, or they get a choice from a never stop, never quit, repeat shirt. All right. And that's what I got. My brand is never stop, never quit, repeat. Let me get my
I know you said something about like the pizza.
the
Like you
pizza.
want it to be like fully suited. Like you don't you don't want it like out in the open. You want it in the full package.
All right. So Tyler, I knew he was going to answer. I'm kind of prophetic over here. I was like, Tyler going to answer. He over there thinking like, let me go. Should I just go ahead and say it right now? But look, so I have this. I can't send you the book bag right now. I got to wait for the funds to stack up. No, you know what? This is what I'm gonna do for you, Tyler, because I want you to be able to travel with your when you start your engineering degree. I want you to have the book bag with you, and so I'm gonna order the book bag, and so Jacoby get his address. And Sonia, I know you was like, how he get the book bag? I didn't want the first gift, I want the second one. But I'll continuously connect with Jacoby, and hopefully I can get all y'all some shirts, some never stop, never quit, repeat shirts, and some books or whatever. But if you do want a book, reach out, and if you don't have the money, I got you. It's okay. I ain't hustling out here. I'm just out here trying to live in my purpose. But yeah, so Tyler, thank y'all. I appreciate y'all, Sonia. And Jamarion, you better write that book now. I'm gonna come over there and find you. Now I know where you live at. I got GPS and stuff like that on the Zoom call. I'm just playing, bro. But yeah, I believe in you. All right, bro.
Okay.
All right. You believe in me?
Yes.
All right. Say it real quick. Say I believe in you.
I believe in you.
Oh, bro. See, look at the power of words. Words. All right. Let me stop playing. All right. Go ahead, Jacob.
All right. Like I said, it was, everybody give Mr. Allen a round of applause. Give him a round of applause for such an amazing, 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 amazing message tonight. This was an amazing week 3 on public speaking. So now, the moment y'all been waiting on, next Thursday is our last workshop on public speaking. Our last workshop. And you know what that is? That's the day that you guys will be given your 2-minute speech on whatever topic that you want to talk about. Now you've heard from 3 great men came to you guys and gave you guys, everything on public speaking. So now I'm gonna, now the ball is in your court. Your ball is in your court next Thursday, 8 o'clock on the dot. We're gonna have the Young Men Distinction family, as well as some other guests that's gonna listen to you guys go beyond the stage. We're gonna listen to you. You have our full 2 minutes of uninterrupted, and you guys will be able to talk about what you want to talk about in 2 minutes. Do not, take it serious. This is something that, that's going to be very serious. So next Thursday at 8 p.m., you guys get ready for your 2-minute speeches. You guys will not be hiding your faces. You guys have to show yourselves. And again, because you have to learn how to be comfortable, as Alan was saying, beyond what? Y'all can unmute yourselves. Beyond the
Stage.
All right. Beyond the stage. So, all right. So, I thank you guys for joining us for an amazing workshop tonight. I thank you again, Alan, for believing in my vision for this workshop.
Yes.
Because again, guys, I'm gonna tell y'all a quick story. This is the power of social media. I met Alan through a group on Facebook. I just put out a simple post. He answered the post. We started having conversations, And like I tell you guys, each person that has came to you guys is doing it because they believed in the vision that I poured into them about you guys. They're not doing it, they're not, they could be doing it and getting paid, but they decided on a Thursday night, take time out of their business schedule to come talk to you guys. And for that, I'm eternally grateful because, so Alan, whatever you doing, whatever you need from Young Men of Distinction, we are here. We are family. So we are here. So whatever you're doing, we will be there to support. So again, I thank you from Young Men of Distinction, from all the guys in the family, which is the staff and myself. We thank you for sharing your wisdom. Like I said, share your story. So
I appreciate that.
No problem. So we're going to close tonight and we're going to say salute. Oh, wait, Jamari, go ahead.
Do you know who won't see you this weekend?
Huh?
Do you know who won't see you this weekend?
We'll talk later, Jamari. We'll talk later. All right. So we're gonna say good night. I salute, and everybody have a blessed night and be safe.